But what I was getting to before we started the chapter off, Perospero, it seems like he actually made it up the mountain or stopped himself from falling down the mountain with this little candy monster shit. And I think this, what's going on with Perospero, is actually pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So he's saying that, like, all right, son, I'm pissed. I'm going straight after anybody. King, Straw Hat, Marco, you're all getting it. I don't give a fuck who Big Mom says that we're alliance to. I'm not taking it seriously. I ran for the Big Mom powers, and that's it. I mean, makes sense given all the rest of the quote-unquote alliances Big Mom's gotten into. It hasn't really been much of an alliance, and as much as Big Mom just acquiring what she wants from you and chucking you aside. So, like, Perospero's like, alright, I'm not taking you seriously because why should I? And also, I'm fucking mad at King, and I need payback from King.
Yeah.
Where I see this going, though, and this is huge speculation.
Very interesting.
And I'm going to speculate on what I think this means about how the Big Mom plotline is going to end.
Okay.
So I'm going to make some predictions that I think is going to happen. That's probably going to be wrong, because all our predictions are always wrong. So, Perospero setting up now, letting us know now he doesn't care about the alliance. Straight off that, I'm going to get King back for that shit.
Right.
Perospero, I think, is going to attack King. I don't think Perospero is strong enough to beat King, but he's going to attack King. And I think whatever's happening with that might end with Big Mom killing Perospero.
Really? You think so?
I think it's open for... Because I was thinking a lot about how I always say that Wano is going to be the end for Kaido and Elbath is going to be the end for Big Mom. But it would be weird for... Because Oda has made it very clear Wano is the big bang ending of the Emperor thing, and this is where Luffy's gonna have the huge fight and the Straw's gonna be the huge fight and everything, and it'll be weird to have that happen and then have them be another Emperor again right after the Elbath when Wano was the big thing. So I think Big Mom's ending, like real narrative ending, won't have much to do with the Straw Hats other than maybe them just being there at Elbath. I think, and this is very speculative, I think Big Mom will kill her first son, Perospero, here for crossing her and crossing the alliance. And that will be the straw that breaks the camel's back for her children following her. And I think her children are gonna kill her in Elbath. Katakuri, Smoothie, the rest of them. Because she's been killing her children.
Yeah.
And the children have been living in fear with her all the time. And the children are pretty united herself. And I think killing the number one kid, Perospero, that first son, might be the straw that breaks the camel's back with their own kids.
See, okay. So if she did that, then how would that actually play out with the war? Because my thinking was that she might side with her children, like the top, Perospero, which would create even more chaos like during this war, because I feel like there's already a lot of people just betraying each other. We have Drake, there's a lot of infighting with Kaido, and obviously Yamato popped in out of nowhere against his own crew. So my thinking was Perospero might lead Big Mom to maybe say, nah, I'm gonna take this for myself, which would create infighting, which might help the Straw Hats and the Samurai because they really need it right now.
See, my thing with that is I never thought that Big Mom gave the impression that she really respected the opinion of her children. Like you're saying about the infighting within Kaido's crew, that seemed to be on brand with the dynamic Kaido's crew has. And the dynamic that Big Mom's crew has, what I got is Big Mom does whatever she wants on her childish like whims, and her children are just like playing cleanup crew following her around. But I never got the impression that Big Mom actually cared about the opinions of her kids or even kind of respected them, even the strong ones. And since we've seen her kill children, I think they don't respect them to the point where she would, all right, give me your life with any of them. Like anybody can go, including Perospero. So if Big Mom obviously has some type of plan that she wants with this Kaido alliance, I don't know what it is. It seems like her kids don't know what it is because her kids were very surprised about the alliance. So it might be something that only Big Mom knows about that she wants out of this. And Perospero might fuck that up if she comes and attacks King. When she's already saying that he doesn't care about it. Kind of sort of setting up. With Perospero. And we know Perospero is the only crewmate that's going to be on Onigashima probably, from what Marco said and from the beginning of this chapter.
Really? There was no one else on the his...
No, the ship fell all the way back down to the waterfall, and Marco was like, when you guys get back up here, it's going to be different. So they alluded to like them not taking a part in the...
Oh, that's just Perospero.
Yeah, I had to look back in. That's just Perospero on his candy thing. That's only Perospero.
Okay. I
thought the same thing. I was like, didn't they just say that the Straw Hat, the Big Mom Pirates won't be back and they're back next chapter?
I thought that was a little ship.
That's only Perospero.
Okay, yeah. So definitely from that angle, then Perospero and Big Mom themselves are at odds then immediately. So,
could be, depending on what Perospero does.
True. Yeah, he might just fall in line. He might just be mad. Like, he just might just be pissed because he keeps getting pushed off this waterfall and he's like, this is annoying. But
yeah,
that is a possibility. that I think could happen, or I don't know if she would kill him, but something like that, just because seems to be like infighting seems to be like something that Oda is just continuously setting us up, continuously. So it makes sense that, even the Big Mom pirates would also have some infighting. I mean, the heroes have had infighting, Kaido's had infighting, Samurai have had infighting. So it makes sense that the Big Mom would then also have something going on there, however deep that may run.
Yeah, I also think that there's some reasoning to why it's only going to be Perospero and Big Mom here. That whole thing has to go somewhere.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. So what do we know about Perospero and Big Mom? Like, what's their history?
Not much. Just that Perospero is the first out of like 84 kids.
Okay, firstborn. Okay.
Firstborn, yeah, seems to be, even though he's not one of the sweet commanders, seems to have a big leader type role in the crew.
Okay.
Seems to be well respected across the crew, even though he's not a sweet general. Which again would think that his death would be the one that break the count's back as far as the rest of them.
Right.
Maybe Katakuri might actually step up and be like, you know what, Luffy's right about a lot of shit, and Big Mom is just terrorizing her own children. I'm the one that step up and protect the children. And Katakuri might lead that charge.
That would really be the end of the Emperors. Yeah, that set off something. Yeah.
And it'll be the end of the Emperors without having the Straw Hats having to do like a double whammy big arc for them. Like, I like the idea of them having an arc that doesn't even involve the Straw Hats being the one fighting and solving the physical dilemma there.
Right.
Even though they might also be at Elbath.
Because from a lot of these villains that we see, I feel like they really bring about their own kind of demise. Like Kaido, I feel like he's kind of bringing about his own demise, just how he runs things at this point. And it would make sense that Big Mom, I mean, she's not really a good person or a good mother or a good leader. She's good in that, I mean, I think her lands that she set up, she's strong, yeah, and I appreciate how let me not go that far, but she's definitely, she has something coming to her, so it would make sense that these big players that we see just like continue to bring about their own end.